Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Varden, and this is a scrappy one. It's not one of those you high roll, you win the game on the spot. These are the ones that make you think, make you adapt to the situation you're in. Sometimes you get a big minion, and it's just one big minion. Yeah, I'm kinda dragons, yeah, I'm kinda demons, whatever it might be. But you don't really have any reason to keep all of the other cards on the board. So we get scrappy, we get scammy, we start building around it and trying to find a way to counter those last couple people alive. All right, enjoy. My dreams, I'm 15K. Me too, dude, me too. We started off the day looking at 15K, and now we're sitting down here at 14.5. Though to be fair, the climb to 14K went from 14K down to 13.2 before climbing up to 14K the first time. Fluctuations are just heavy toward the top. And 14K 2 weeks ago is basically 15K now. It's basically the same scenario. Ugh! George Flurgle Ysera! And we were just playing a lot of just don't have a hero power heroes today, aren't we? The good ones we've just kind of catapulted on. Started off the day talking about how hero power doesn't matter that much. Get lucky on minions matters more. Doesn't mean I wouldn't like an advantage off my hero power if I can have the option. What's your thoughts on Ysera? Sometimes I pick Ysera for above average chance at front Drake. You could just get front Drake on the first board instead. You're overcommitting, dude. Just like get lucky and get it in a different scenario. Then maybe duplicate it too. Yeah, you don't need Ysera to get it. Actually, I don't think Ysera is that bad. High armor and some little bit of upside. You can't always force dragons, but like you said, front Drake on the opening board is a pretty good hit. And then also on top of that, synergy toward getting the support dragons when you do have front Drake. Ain't a bad hero power. It's just, you know, it's a tier 3 hero power. It's down there. It's just not bad. Garbage video game. I don't think we level. Not with this gold. We go double front Drake, bank the coin. What is George's average? We can look it up. I don't know if I've even played George this season. He feels so bad. Hero power that costs 2 gold is just not playable. Let's the last 30 days is fine. Look at hero name, George. Have we even played a George game? Nope. Not even one. What about overall hero average? Geo. Nobody plays them. Yeah, that's about right. No data. That checks out, actually. I like this card. Not worth a gold. Only time you play George is when you change the hero power. Yep. No mech, no divine shield taunt. Nothing to really consider here. 2 versus 1 health. Not with cool bore opener. With mixed minions or something, you might lead Sunbacon. George hero power for 4 gold should be OP. Remember when George's hero power did cost 4 gold? That was a thing, right? At one point. There's been a lot of metas, but wasn't George's hero power for like a short period of time actually 4 gold for a Divine Shield? He was like never played during that time period. I'm pretty sure that existed for a short amount of time. He was basically invisible. Nobody ever chose him. Reno hero power was 4 gold at one point too. Who thought that was a reasonable cost? I mean, the game was just a lot different back then. Guys, my health pool's disappearing. Remember when Reno's hero power cost 4? Yeah. Yep. That's why it's such an interesting idea of like, if I think back on a time period where like, what was the game like back in December of 2021, you know? If you look back at that time period, it just doesn't even look like the same game. All the minions are different. All the heroes that were chosen were like the vanilla heroes. It's crazy. Lich hero power for 1, so like 4 months ago. Yeah, that happened too. Bofur. Bofur, remember when Lubber was on Tavern 2? I do. That was like Check's calendar. Wednesday. All right. Well, all my health is gone. But we have stability. It's actually just a solid fucking hit. Any world you try to play for the triple. I mean, if you leveled 4 somehow there, maybe. Otherwise, it's probably a level line. It's just too expensive at this point in the game. I love the concept of the triple. I dislike the concept of wasting golds, chilling, trying to level, and then what, triple into a 5? Okay, well, it's an above average minion. We probably should leave it on the board. You ever take the health damage for the gold? Then we have exact gold to level to 5, but we do print now a random dragon. So, like, there's a chance we get this triple if we leave that frozen on the board, and there's a chance that we get one of these 2 triples. Ew. Stability, he said, and then proceeds to get Hummingbird Beastboard. I thought we'd be stable here. We are. We're fine. Jesus. One thing I do miss is Pirate Exodia. I miss a lot of the piece together compositions. I wish it wasn't just Beast right now. Everything else is Snowball. I agree with that sentiment. I don't think I want to freeze the entire or both of these on the board. There's a slightly higher chance of getting the triple, but I don't value the triple that highly. Only if we get the minion randomly generated from it. So we'd rather have open board spaces for 4 stars. Because I don't think we can just level to 5 with this board. So maybe we do take the triple. Maybe we should just play without fear. No fear, gamers. We just level 5 next turn no matter what. Assuming we don't lose here to the person staying on 3. There's quite a few people staying on 3 nowadays. Maybe that's just a bad assumption that people are going to level with us. This is why I stick around here, the sheer positivity of the streamer. What I'm known for, dude. Only positivity. That and a contagious smile. Okay. 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 Lost the game to desync. Feels bad, man. If it makes you feel any better, you didn't lose to desync. You just got deceived that you had a chance of winning to desync. That probably makes you feel better, right? Because the desync isn't changing your combat results. It's just not showing you the right combat result. Totally makes me feel better. I actually lost that game. I gotta go. I gotta just do it. And then the question becomes, do you play a Feldrake plus Lantern Light over Nether Drake? Not like any of these minions are really permanent. The attack isn't super high value. We get somewhere in the range of 12 health on the Feldrake. 15. We got like a really good hit there. What a baller. Look at him go. Yeah, it makes me feel way better. We were actually losers the whole time. We just got deceived for a second. Sometimes I look at my opponent's last combats before I face them and see someone kill while also taking damage. See, that one right there, I've actually reported that one already to devs. I'm pretty confident that this patch has a viewer side or player side desync that is not correctly updating when people are losing rounds. Because what happens is you see like a desync outcome, which is like people not taking damage, and then the following turn, whether they win or lose, they take the damage from the previous turn. So you're like, oh, that person died, but also won. How did that happen? It's actually that they died the turn before and they fought a ghost. But you're not seeing that from the player side. That's my working theory right now. Because I've seen it happen way too many times where I've seen somebody that's alive and then I fight them and their health is odd. And the previous turn, you look at their combat result and you see that they tied, but they actually just died on that side. It just didn't tell you on your side. You should have known they were a ghost, but the game didn't update you. Makes sense. Perfect sense when you just don't think about it much. That's the easy part. If you don't think about it much, it makes perfect sense. Not a very good board to eat. It's a lot of attack, but no health. A pretty good board to eat. If you close your eyes, then it'll make sense. You're a piece of shit. McMurray's a piece of shit. McMurray's a piece of shit. Where were you? I had to sell one of the 3 pairs, and this is the one that comes back. Bastard. It's the same one? Stay away then, dude. You should know that. Get out of here. That is 12. It's too much to pass on, right? Unfreeze. My board's gone. Where did my minions go? I just consolidated all the stats into the Feldrake, right? And then we can just build out the board again. Hey. Where'd all my stats go? I think Alex is winning. Maybe he doesn't die. Got Callie plus double generators, but he's on 5. Doesn't have Brand yet. Is at below damage cap. Could easily hit a high roller. Yeah, it's a good board. Kind of cute. All things considered. It's got to be on my board first. Alex Hero Power, give chance of a 6. I mean, I don't know what enhanced means. It can give 6s based upon offering rate of units in the unit pool. It's not like it's like a huge bonus to 6 stars or something. Rizagor needs a buff. I don't know about that. I think Rizagor is pretty solid right now. Roll Zeph Hero Power. That's it. Take all of our pairs and turn them into triples. I like it. I like the way you think. I like the cut of your jib, dude. Hmm. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. I was hoping we could at least get the win. Make him count himself at least so he's playable without a bunch of dragons. Yeah, that's an okay buff. I don't think he's like super behind or anything, but yeah, that would be a decent buff for him. I like that. Meh. Bro, why are they all 1 stars? It's a lot of stats. All medium-sized minions, but at least they're decent minions. Look after the triple. Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, we got a hero power finally. Too bad we don't get the extra minion in the shop. Kind of meh. I got gold. Gold to burn. It's a great shop. Yeah, that's a hero power. If I win the round, I go 6, right? Oh, we go on 6. He even targeted this guy so that he can just break it on a 4-attack minion. That's kind of cool. Grief, says Bristleback Knight. I swear people love this comp, and it's not a comp, man. Oh, it's coming back. This bastard. Oh. It's not really a thing. When you have a bunch of blood gym buffs, it's great to get recurring buffs, but the Necrolite combo just is moving gyms around on the board and then adding 2 gyms each time. You better have some value to make that into something interesting. Battle Cry. What if we had the spell with it? We've been kind of good. Could have gotten a triple. I mean, we also have to give up the consume 6 minions for the triple, and that's arguably not even a line. Yes. Yes, that board. Sir, that one right there. When's the last time you had 2 non-golden front drakes on the board that both triggered 3 times? I don't think I've ever done that. Pick up the Nala. Yeah, I like the Nala too. Oh. Is it a bit cope? It's a bit cope. I'm going to use 2-ish spells per turn. 3 tribes max. Nom. Wish demons were in. Bro, I can't win off 1 minion. Like, that's not how this game works. Sucks that Ellie's aren't in. I think demons is the big one, man. Like, if we could have demons right now, we'd actually be sitting pretty because we could just build a giant Feldrake and dupe it. But the card don't exist. Okay. Okay, shield. Okay. Tess is praying. On 5, can't get Goldrin off of this. What can save me? Needs like multiple horses. Might be good enough. Okay, that was a good hit. Just get the bird off the board. Kill the bird. Okay, well we're killing all the things quickly so that they don't spawn a million other things, but there you go. Who said you can't win off 1 minion? The odds keep changing. Every time a bird spawns from hand, it changes the odds. It's the only thing that updates the odds. I don't know why they decided to do that instead of all the other things that they can dynamically update over the course of the combat. It honestly has led to more confusion than help. It was a sus choice, in my opinion. Buffs the tavern plus 3/3. one unit Andy strat is proceeding as planned. It's a good board to eat. About average. Man. Any faceless back, you know? Duplicate a minion on our board. Well, those odds aren't accurate anyway. So because there's one discrete scenario where odds weren't accurate, that makes all odds not accurate. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions that you see on Twitch. There are discrete scenarios that are throwing the simulator off. There are definitely those cases. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't make every time that you see the board, you're like, oh, this is not to be trusted. These odds are trash. Yep, APM fail. There are times and situations where there are definitely some sus odds. There's also a lot of times where it's just accurate. It's honestly cool that they made something that calculates odds. Who's they? And I agree. Get this one. This one right here. We need this hit and then a 2 out of 3 or a 50-50 to get the tie. The fuck's that archer? Gallywix doing Gallywix things. Never be surprised by Gallywix. I'm not going to shuffle my stats around so it could be something different than my Divine Shield minion. Fully expected to be griefed by it. Let's let these guys chill over here together. Over in the corner. While we consider what the right play is. So we can just try to transition toward like Murloc scam stuff with one big minion is probably the play. We got Quillbore, big stats, big stats. It's actually a pretty decent lobby for it. I do like selling because I have the opportunity to put this and this on the board and still keep this. It gives us like the Bassgill out. We'd really want to get this triple with it being taunted. So like we could do that and hold it, but we don't have Bassgill. Hence the reason we want this. Okay. So be it. Get you off the floor. Get gold for next turn. Play you for the sake of it. For shits and giggles. And we'll look for Bassgill and pull that out of hand. Maybe lead this slightly better. At least we have every taunt in the world. If we want to taunt up Bassgill and taunt up Belcher and taunt up the Grimscale and just, you know, just taunt. In case we want some taunt. Taunt DN, yes. What's DN, dude? Fuck. Where Bassgill? It's inside the Tad. It wasn't. It wasn't inside the Tad. Is it inside this Tad? It's not. You guys lied. Thanks, guys. Hey, chat. Chat. Yeah, look over there. Look over there. Look, guys. Look. Look at this. Look at that cute little puppy. Look at that really cute puppy. Ignore the fact that something is not in my hand anymore, and we totally didn't forget about that. Look at that cute puppy and shit. Didn't even notice it generated it. Ooh, look, a puppy. Still not Bassgill. Well, kind of have to come back down now. Bofur, why is your shoveling too bigger? No idea. Must have been the wind. If you just use the hero power, I kind of like to, eat again. Ooh, free shield. If only we had another minion worth putting it on. I guess this is pretty good to put it on. Could have played this up earlier if we thought he was going to have that reborn there. Shoulda. Probably should have made that assumption the way he was built before. I see. The Ragoog getting the value. Ragoog, the beautiful bastard. All right. Got him. Didn't kill him, but got him. Belcher? Yeah, I mean, the scam cards just make sense from this position. We have nothing that we're doing in this game. We're just going to get out. Get the fuck out of here. With our one big minion and then question mark, Belcher. Dragons in the tavern are bigger. It's going to be so good for when I consume a tavern. You don't even know. Oh, like golden vigilante. Let's roach for a first. It's a successful kind of roaching game. We're basically Shutterwalk one Fildrake. You ever just eat this board because the vigilante's there? You missed my dad joke? I miss my dad. I mean, he's still out there, but like, he's not here right now, and it's just kind of sad. Two dragons? Might be the best board we eat. Extra Belcher proc? Meh. These are kind of shit. That's an edible board. Any dragons? There are dragons. Dope. Now that's an edible board. What we're looking for. What do you think? Is it a big zap in the long run? Can get out of the ignition specialist. Could get out of a fungus too. For all that's, all that discussion. Shield's going here. Question is really, where do these go? It's a 12-12 buff. I think I'd rather just have an extra scam card on the board. Play around Ghoul. Make this thing potentially trade if it gets tacked into by something small. Now that's what you call a Quillbore board right there. What you at? 2220, eh? I see you. I do. You big piece of shit, you. Somebody got an easy win. I mean, you're pretty much waiting to figure out which person got the free game. That's a huge portion of this meta. When you're doing something fair and you end up in a scammy situation, you're probably playing for second. There's just way too many of those boards. Somebody's going to get something insurmountable. He's got to get past this Rylak board one more time and go get our second. What's this even doing for us? It's too late for Bassgill. Ice block. It's not ice block. More divine shields. All right. Well, maybe we get more Taunt Venom minions. Play half a dozen Murlocs. Dog gone? Yeah, she heard doggy noises outside. Her people need her. We really need to get the like full poison scam to have a chance here. Which means we're just 100% married to Belcher existing. Or Bassgill existing. You forgot to find the base skills? I know. Where they be? I got so many divine shields and nothing to put them on. I can use this, or I can wait till I get a better board. Pull this back against this ghost. I know his board state. I want like... Actually, that's so hard. What do I put first? Ideally, what do I put first? Question mark? I just need to put every poison in the back. That's pretty much the most important part. Clear up all the little minions, just leave only the Venoms alive at the end. So that means we do have to kind of lead those 3 minions. You could make an argument that it's Bramble Witch like 3rd or something after Divine Shield. You gotta sack one of the resources. Baron first. Taunty dude first. Ooh, he lost. The Murloc's bigger than that right now, huh? Alright, so we're fighting for 3rd or for 2nd. George. Gross. Well, we don't have taunt. So if I put this in hand and I even get Bassgill, it's not happening. Alright, well. Friendly. Learn something new here. Bruh. For fuck's sake, game. Find me the fucking Bassgill. It's literally one card to win the game. You fucking murdered me over here, Babsy. Alright, fair enough. Fine. Fine. Fucking fine. It's a good hit at least. Wish I had taunt for you. Go Bramble? Nah, let's just go Matador now. This is very awkward with these guys on the board. There's only so many minions that can attack. Oh, shit. Where do we want Wind Fury? Divine Shield portion of it's not very valuable. Voluntarily kills itself. If it could not have Wind Fury, that'd make it even better. Go Matador first. Matador first is a little interesting because we can kill it off quicker, but if you play small taunt, then it's pretty awkward. Heh. Evaporated. Well, looking kind of cute over here. Looking real cute. Golden Matador is just dumb, man. It's so good. So good. What a dumb fucking fight. I know. I love it. I love dumb fucking fight. All right, well. Unit count check. Let's go. See how many minions he puts on the board. Is there a bit? Can I scratch his neck frantically? Can I get any more of them Bassgills? Taunt, Bassgill. Good fight for second. It was a good fight for second. I'm happy with that fight for second. Ooh, this could be like a 30-30. I miss my old hero power. But then again, Reno is pretty clutch. Pants? What do we do with pants? Pet the pants? Do we have a pet the pants emote? What does Golden Matador do? It just does it twice. It does its job, but it does its job better than it did before. Which is kind of nasty, because it reflects 2 attacks, right? And it does damage 3 times itself. So if it has big stats, it's like it has double Divine Shield. Unit count, check. Nice. Nice. So saying, like, this is just not even remotely about number of stats on the board. It's entirely a unit count check. If he doesn't have enough units there, we just win off of poison. Let's go. We got a dub off of that. Entirely a unit count check against that guy. Ah, all right. Well, we recovered this day. Holy fuck, opener.